Hi beautiful people, welcome back to the channel. How are you? For real. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey so far. Thank you for watching my videos. I hope you tried the recipe. I love seeing when people try them and give me feedback on how it tastes, as well as, you know, how it felt on your journey in terms of, you know, incorporating healthier meals into your lifestyle and just, you know, feeling good about the food you eat, how it tastes, how your body feels it, all that good stuff. So today we are going to make yet another super delicious, super calorie conscious, macro friendly, whichever word you want to use, recipe, and that's going to be pumpkin spiced muffins. Now, I know it's not pumpkin spice season, but we in Trinidad, we get pumpkin very often. Like, we don't have to wait until November to eat something, you know, pumpkin spice. So we're going to use a few simple ingredients that we always use. We have oats, some flour, as well as pumpkin puree. We're going to start with a couple ounces of ground oats. So I just use rolled oats and put it on the food processor as usual, but if you fancy and you have oat flour, feel free to use that. So we have our dry ingredients in a bowl first. So that's this oat flour. To that, I'm going to add some all-purpose flour. Again, you can eat flour, you can eat sugar, everything in moderation, and that's going to give you a really happy, hearty, healthy diet. So some all-purpose flour in, sugar, brown sugar. To that, we're going to add as well baking powder, baking soda, some sea salt, and a lovely mixture of some ground spices. So in this I have ground cinnamon, ground nutmeg, ground ginger, and ground cardamom. So this is what's going to give it that nice, lovely spice texture, why am I saying texture? Spice taste here. You're going to really get the punches of spices. And you just want to give this a little combine. Once we have our dry ingredients combined, we move on to the wet ingredients. We start off with some melted butter. Again, you can use butter to cook with. Just make sure it's butter and not margarine. I melted it in a pot. You can melt it in your microwave as well. And we're gonna add into the same container 4 ounces of almond milk, I remembered my vanilla this time, so the vanilla goes in there, as well as 2 eggs. And you want to mix this until it's combined, until the egg yolk separates. You don't have to mix it too much. It's actually a really quick and easy recipe. So into this bowl with your dry ingredients, you're just gonna add your wet ones, and then we're gonna add a cup of pureed pumpkin. So I always have pumpkin chopped up, so when I get a nice pumpkin, you buy the whole thing, you cut it up, and you freeze it. So when you have recipes like this, you could always use, I don't really subscribe to canned foods, so this is the way to go. So put it in your pot, let it steam down until it's nice and, you know, soft, and then If you want it even smoother, put it in your food processor or blender and you'll get some nice, smooth, soft-looking pumpkin puree without the added, preservatives and stuff if you were to buy canned pumpkin. So we measure out a cup of this. Right, so in this goes with all your other muffin ingredients. And the nice thing about using like freshly cut pumpkin, you get all that extra fiber, antioxidants, vitamins, and honestly it just tastes a whole lot better. So combine all the ingredients together. Alright, so once that's nice and combined, you could set it aside for like 5 minutes. Because we don't end it. I mean, you could end it and just put it in the oven to bake it, but we like to be a little extra sometimes, just a smidge. So I have some yogurt as well as some softened cream cheese. We're just gonna add this into a bowl and some sweetener. You can use any sweetener of choice. And what we're going to do with this is just swirl it at the top of our muffins. Put it in. It's going to add a really great taste and just, take it up a notch. Because healthy eating does not have to be boring. It doesn't have to be this, one-dimensional thing where you only eat oats or, only eat, broccoli and chicken and rice. You add some balance, some moderation, some fun little snackies here and there, and you still get all the needed, vitamins, minerals, fibers. You still get all the good stuff. Protein, because we love some protein over here. So of course I don't have vanilla for this, so we're just gonna add this in. I had to make the walk a shame to the cupboard, usual thing. Alright. Alright, that vanilla was the final ingredient for our cream cheese topping, so we're just going to put this to the side and assemble our muffins. So you want to grab a muffin tray that's already been prepared, and then just scoop the batter into each holder. I start off with a 1/3 cup in each holder, and that helps me kind of evenly distribute the batter. So based on the serving size I get exactly 10 muffins. You could also make it bigger or smaller if you please, however you want your muffins to be. And then what I do, I take a tablespoon of the cream cheese at a time, and that goes to the top of each muffin. Yeah, so a tablespoon of this mixture goes right to the top. Alright, so we're almost done, and I was actually thinking about doing a swirl on top, but I'm thinking I'll see how it comes out if I just stick them down in the middle. We'll see how it goes. So hopefully we get like a nice little snack with a surprise cream cheese center filling. I don't know, I'll see. Alright, so all of them has a nice little dollop of cream cheese and yogurt mixture to the top. So I'm going to attempt to sink it in the middle and see how it comes out. I don't know. I'm nervous. I want to try it though. You see, like, to push it down in the middle, it would have had to be frozen so it could actually go down in the middle. I don't think this plan is working. Bad idea. Abort. Alright, so that plan has failed. We stick into the swirl. Just, you know, get a whole swirl around. As much of a swirl as we could get. Alright, so on the last one, I think it looks pretty enough. Nice little ribbons of orange, yellowish, pumpkin color things. Alright, so that looks good. In the oven it goes, so preheat your oven for 350 degrees Fahrenheit and then pop these in and they'll bake for about 20 to 25 minutes. Alright, muffins are ready. So you want to make sure you can insert a toothpick in the middle and it doesn't come out wet with the muffin mix. It might have some particles left of the cream cheese, but you would know what is what. Alright, so our muffins are done. You'll know that they're ready when they're nice and golden on the bottom as well. And you want to let this cool for just about 10 to 15 minutes before eating it. Maybe longer. I kind of want to try it now, but I think I'll let it cool. I think it'll be too hot. I'll let it cool for a little bit and then we'll try it. Alright guys, so there you have it, our meal prep snack or breakfast or snack ×2 or whatever it is you want to call it. It's done. It looks and smells phenomenal, and you get this nice bit of creamy texture from the cream cheese on top, as well as nice and soft on the inside from the pumpkin. I just remember something. One of my cousins, every time she tastes something and she likes it, she's always be like, it's bussin'. So yeah, just bussin'. That's the best way to say it. It's really good. You get a lot of natural sweetness. You get a lot of natural sweetness from the pumpkin itself. It's really, really, really tasty, really delicious. No such overpowering flavors. You get the nice taste of the pumpkin as well as the spices in the background. So I hope you enjoyed this recipe. Please give it a try. Like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for joining me today. Bye.